Hello everyone, welcome to the Dark Den. The theme of today's video will be, just as I said on the stream, it will be Centipede related. And speaking of the stream, I know that it was 2 weeks ago, but last video, the Junglarium 2.0 build video, was recorded before I did that stream, so that's why I didn't mention anything in that video. But if you watched the stream, you obviously heard that I had a lot of sound issues, and now you can see that I'm using a different microphone. Thing is, these are the microphones that I used for the past 3 years, and they decided to give up right on the day of the stream. It's not that they don't work, you see, they turn on. These are the microphones. I love them because how small they are. You see, now I'm using this old one that I used to use. It is really bulky and I don't like how it looks, but this one goes behind the shirt and then you can barely see it. But the thing is, on the stream there was a lot of cracks and the audio was overexposed. Not overexposed. It sounded like I added way too much gain, but fact is, if you look at the sound levels, you see when I'm talking, sound levels here are completely normal. Only when I get the microphone up close to my mouth, you can see that it's going in the red, and this is when the sound is cracking. But when it's here, the sound is normal, so the microphone on its own works normally, but the output out of this whole device that goes into the camera messed something up, and now all the audio that comes out of this, it got way too much gain and it's cracking, and I have no idea why is that. Camera is the same, perimeters are the same on the camera, perimeters are here the same, nothing was changed, but for some reason right when I started the stream it decided to poop on me. So I will need to get some new system because I don't like how bulky this is, as I said, and also I like to have, you see I have two microphones here. So that way, when I need two microphones, I can use them. And I know that Rode, the company that built this microphone, got new system with two wireless microphones, but it is the same bulk. So I think that I will get something else that is smaller and more incognito, you know. So if you watch the stream, sorry about it, sorry about the sound. Honestly, I cannot believe that so many people watch the stream even with such a terrible sound. So thank you for that. But next stream will have a proper sound. So that's the first thing that I had to cover. And second thing is in regards to Expo in Poland, Expo in Prague, the Živa Exotica Expo. As you know, I announced it on my Instagram and Facebook that I received the table, I got the table. My reservation was accepted, but then some interesting turn of events happened. I already bought 3 vignettes for the trip because I'm passing through Hungary, then Slovakia, and then through Czech Republic, so that's why I need 3 vignettes. And also I booked an Airbnb for me and Roach Guy. And then I received an email from the organization letting me know that they accepted my request on accident. They didn't notice that I'm bringing glass terrariums and they have enough glass terrarium vendors on the show. So therefore they asked me if I can only bring acrylic enclosures, which is really inconvenient because, you know, glass enclosures are my main product, my main thing. Acrylic enclosures, I only have small numbers and only small acrylic enclosures that I don't even build. So no, if I only sell acrylic enclosures over there, I probably won't be able to cover the expenses of the trip. And that is exactly what I wrote them and asked them if they can make an exception now, because I already let all of you know I already accepted the reservations for glass enclosures. So I'm hoping that they will do an exception because of their mistake, but they still didn't answer me and I need to record this video and prepare it for Monday. So for now, I'm still hoping that I will come, but make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook or watch next video to know for sure if I'm coming to Živa Exotica. Scratch that, I received a response and I'm allowed to come, so see you there. If you plan to come to the show and if you want to reserve something, in the description you will find my catalog with all my products and also tarantulas that I can bring. So send me an email or Instagram or Facebook message to make your reservations, and finger crossed that I will be allowed to come. Anyway, now to the actual theme of this video. On the stream we were feeding all the animals, but we didn't feed the centipede because I told you that there is a bad update in regards to the centipede. This is Centipede's enclosure, and I actually already have clips that I recorded about it when I was setting up the room, but you will see that I was really bad with the camera because I was shocked at what I was witnessing. Oh no, I just found out a really bad thing that happened, or actually it's happening. This is Devil the Second, you know, my centipede that I had when she was tiny. It looks like she's stuck in her mold or something. Yeah, definitely stuck in her mold. Oh wow, I never seen this. Or is she? This looks so weird. Look at this. Holy moly. This is so hard to figure out because what is with the rest of the body? Is she completely in the old mold? And yeah, now when I'm looking at it better, it seems that just this front part is her old exoskeleton and the rest is fine. Oh yes, look. I have never seen this in person because I think that they eat their mold because I never found a centipede mold. And now here it is. The centipede mold. And if you are thinking that this looks kind of dry, it is humid here under the cork bark, and this is the area you see this plant. This plant requires a lot of water in order to grow properly, and this area behind is really moist. But this is the centipede mold and it is still kind of wet, so this is kind of fresh. So maybe we can help her by removing the mold. I don't know. Please don't mind the mess behind me. I'm in the middle of moving enclosures from this room to that room and also rearranging everything over there, so it is quite a mess. Yeah, let's see if there is some way to help this poor guy. Oh, look at this. This looks really bad, so I assume that... What happened here? I cannot even figure out... No, this is not the old exoskeleton. Or is it? It is like half opened and half closed. Okay, definitely this is the old skeleton. I'm sorry, I might not record everything properly because I'm trying to see. I'm trying to look at what I'm doing. I really don't know what to do. I'm kind of afraid to hold it with my hand because this is a centipede and I know that they have a nasty bite, but pulling this out will be impossible. I need to submerge her in the water maybe or something like that. Okay, let me think. I got a bowl with water, so I'll put her inside, or maybe I should make like a ECU, you know, and put her in a super moist environment, and then after an hour or so I will try with the water first, and then if that doesn't work I'll put her in super moist container and we will try it after some time. Man, this is so sketchy. There's just no way I can pull this. Okay, we are getting somewhere. I might be able to remove this at least. As I was soaking her in the water, I was pulling a piece by piece and I was trying to be as gentle as I could not to damage something. Oh, look at this. This mold fell off. Okay. I continued with it, but I realized that there is just no way to do this properly. There's just no way to remove everything from his head. You see, I managed to remove the top part, but it is now smaller than it used to be, which means that it didn't spread properly, but it is already hardened, so I'm afraid that we can say our final goodbyes to him. Oh, goddamn. As I said, he was a gift and I received him back in second Dark Den when he was this small. And now you see how it is a proper centipede, an adult centipede, but unfortunately this will be the final video with him. I will still try to put him in an ECU, but I think that he will just die. You see how this bottom part molded perfectly, and then as you move up you notice that his legs here are all crooked. This is where problems started to arise. You can even see old parts of mold still stuck on his side. And then the biggest problem was the head, which didn't completely and properly mold, and now this is the result. The show must go on. Yeah, that is what happened, unfortunately, and you can probably conclude what is the outcome of the whole situation. Devil the Second unfortunately didn't survive. I kept him in ICU for like a week, but nothing really happened. He was still alive, he was still moving around, but there was just no way to free up his head and mouth to clean all of that. It was ruined beyond the repair. So I decided to call the shot and actually euthanized him by myself because he was about to have a really slow death by hunger because he wasn't able to eat and I didn't want him to go through that. So therefore I decided to end it myself. So that's it. We no longer have a centipede in the Dark Den, but I think that there should be at least one, so if I go to Živa Exotica and find one over there, I will definitely get it. Or if not, I will order some once the weather is more warmer and I can actually order animals. And by the way, this is Devil the Second on the shirt, So if you want to honor him, they are available on the web shop. And this is actually old design. I made this, I mean, not me. My friend Michael that drew me a logo, he actually drew Devil II by hand. So this is obviously not a picture but a drawing, although it is super detailed drawing. So if you want a shirt, check it out on the Dark Den web shop. Or maybe some other shirts like logo shirts or rainbow nata shirts, they are all available. Now the question is, what will I now do with the enclosure? The enclosure is fully set up, but unfortunately you see over here in the corner I have some mold, so therefore I should replace this part of the substrate and check out other parts if there is more mold. But if not, I will redo the background. I will just cover it with my dirt, just like I did for this enclosure. I just like the appearance of this appearance more than this one. Even though it's pretty enclosure, it just doesn't feel as natural. So therefore I will cover it with dirt. We will set it up, and then inside we will rehouse one special tarantula. We will put Bella inside, the Teraphosa apophysis, and I would actually like to check on her because she wasn't outside for quite a while and we paired her a while ago, but now I can see her legs, so checking her up will be actually easy. I thought that I will need to look deep into her hide. You know, this entire cork bark is her hide. And as I said, we paired her, so I'm really expecting that she will drop an egg sac soon. Her abdomen is really big, so yeah, I hope that there are eggs inside. And let's actually see if she will still accept food. She haven't eaten in quite a while, so I'm wondering if she's willing to accept the food. Maybe not. Oh yeah, she's still hungry. Interesting. But you see how huge she is. This roach is relatively large. This is a female headlight roach, and they get quite big, just like dubias. But now when Bella grabbed it, it seems tiny. So yeah, if she doesn't drop egg sac, in a couple of videos we will rehouse her into that enclosure, because eventually I will move plants out of it and put them into a Junglarium 2.0. So therefore I can probably disassemble this enclosure, store this enclosure, and in its spot I will put the sofa. There always needs to be a spot for sofa. And by the way, you see that I disassembled these two sides. That is because glass will go inside and I cannot assemble glass enclosures within if the sides are connected. But I had to connect those sides so I can measure the inner dimensions, so I know the dimensions of glass that I need to order. And by the way, this is the end of the video. But before I say goodbye to you, I have a fan mail. I haven't received a fan mail in quite a while. So let's see what is inside. A drawing of a red knit tarantula, you see? This is probably a roach, right? From Penny, for me. And you see, she loves my channel. And what is this? The scorpion ticket. Aha, this is a scorpion, you see? Thank you, Penny. And I think that I see a letter inside, or not. Ah, no, that is just a piece of envelope. Thank you, Penny, for the drawing. Now, I hope that the rest of you enjoyed this video, even though it was a sad one. So make sure to thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel more, there's a Patreon page and webshop page, as I already mentioned. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload every Monday and sometimes a live stream on Sunday. So see you again really soon. Bye!